Hey friends, Brenda here from the Pop-Up Homestead. You know, things never seem to stay the same here very long. So today we're going through some pretty big changes. The food forest we built has to be moved, and they're cutting down a whole bunch of trees today on our property and building a second road. So I'm not real happy about it. Completely out of my control, so let me show you what's going on. Yep, it's true. All right, so you remember this pile of wood? It's where we were going to build our raised beds. So we piled the wood here so we could build the raised beds. You can even see the panels were laying there for a while because that's where the raised beds were going to be. And then that was our food forest. And unfortunately, that's no longer the case. So they are in the process of cutting down the woods. And our food forest is now going to be back here with the chickens. So if you look back here, behind the one-car garage, see the stakes in the ground? The food forest is going to be back there, and we decided to put 3 of the trees inside the chicken yard so that the chickens can have some shade. So that'll probably work out really well because they'll have shade and it'll be all good. We're not going to keep the one-car garage here either. And I think we're going to be making some real big changes. More than just this food forest being moved, which, by the way, it was doing really good. And the good news about this is this nice gentleman here who is constructing the second dirt road, which will go right through my little food forest, which is why we stopped working on it. He is willing to dig the holes with his heavy equipment for our fruit trees, dig up the fruit trees with his heavy equipment, and help us plant them. So kudos to that. That's a big deal. And unfortunately, see where I'm standing right here, this is where the road's going to be. So yeah, the road's going to be really close to our blue cabin, and I think we might move the blue cabin next to the red cabin. And then the blue cabin, this porch, will become our back porch, and it'll be into the woods. So we're going to move the screen tent. Of course, we're going to move more stuff because that's what we do. We're going to move the screen tent. We're going to move the generator shed, clear out some of the woods, and put the blue cabin so it points back there. And what else is going to happen is that's going to make a little private space back there behind the 2 cabins, like a private decking. So that's coming maybe in the spring. We'll be doing that because the road is going to be so close to our cabin. That's not really great. Now, is it a busy road? Not really, but it's busy enough that we don't want cars like shining lights in our windows. So Sean is talking to him, the road builder, and it looks like he is going to try and save as many of these big trees as he possibly can. But it depends. It's kind of a big hole right there, so we don't know if that'll be possible. So he has to cut down the trees. And after he cuts down the trees, fill in the hole, and then he's going to try and keep the road. We're hopeful that they can keep those big pine trees. So I'm going to walk down the road and you guys can see what's happening. It's pretty devastating, actually. We had like this little piece of paradise. Now it's kind of gonna be gone. So I know I'm just being over dramatic. Still gonna be paradise. It'll just be different. We'll just have to work it out. So this is the road that the farmer don't want us using because he don't want us using it, and he was deeded this road as a private road. No, it has a name. They have to build another road right next to it. When they build the road right next to it, yeah, then we won't be driving on this road anymore. We'll be driving on the other road. So I don't know if you can see, but the heavy equipment is back there, and he's cutting down the trees. Let me walk down here so you can see.
I did one already.
So you can see what he's doing. You can hear it's getting much louder as I get closer. They've done all this in like, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours. So, there you go. Checking in from the pop-up homestead. Keep you posted.